What is going on, everyone? We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
I am Pound.
And I am Slash. And
We're
we've
here.
got a great one for you today.
Yeah, actually a really good one. I wasn't anticipating it to be good, but it was actually entertaining.
So, after Ralph gives you the news, we're going to talk about Howard the Duck.
Was it Keep It Moving?
I don't know.
But it's very catchy.
It's catchy.
Because we said he got his own theme song.
But yeah, go ahead and hit him with the news, Josh.
Alright,
moving on. So
yeah, we're done. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw my phone at the cat. No, I'm done. Let's talk about the duck. Nah.
And then Ralph gets to pull from the head.
I keep asking them every day, do I just do it? And they're like, yeah, it's your turn. I said, no.
Just think, Ralph, you could pull Legion, Season 1.
I only saw 2 episodes of that. I didn't think that. Well, that's Marvel, because that's his son. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's start off with a bang. Remember, I guess we discussed this off camera. Marvel Studios has reportedly found a new actor for Kang. Yay!
Hey.
They found a new actor. I don't know.
Maybe this one won't smack
Won't be the
abroad.
bitch.
I don't.
No, say what you. He did not beat him, bitch. Oh shit.
I don't.
Because they're still trying to find directors. That's the next part of news. He hates all of them. And it's like, people are like, we want the Russos. And he's like, I know you want the Russos, but he wants other directors. That's what he wants. He wants to go venture out.
And give other people chances.
Don't get me wrong. I want the Russos too. You think we all don't want Tom Brady out this bitch? But some people don't want Tom Brady. It's because he wants to retire.
I don't.
Because everybody's like, Russo brothers, it talks. I guess, sure. So yeah, that's 2 parts of news. Deadpool is just running wild everywhere.
I already got my tickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my tickets soon. Yeah, look, he done put in group chat with us. He said, just let you know, I bought that. He even told me last week with the podcast, you get your ticket for what? He looked at me like the death stare look. He's like, what you mean for what? I said, oh, the movie. The movie. He's like, what are we talking about? The Deadpool movie? Like, yeah.
We've been on a string of movies to watch.
Yeah, I was ready to get a TV show.
We haven't gotten a TV show in a while.
Which is so weird. And the fact that he pulled that Legion, which was like a whole TV show, is wild right now. But you know what's funny? I was gonna say, I pulled a trick from you. I have not watched one Deadpool trailer.
I've not watched any of them.
Any clips.
But anything. I have had Twitter ruined so much for me.
I have not touched. I've actually stayed kind of away from Twitter just a little bit here because they got the final trailer. They got clips. They said, hey, watch this 4-minute clip of Deadpool.
It could be Marvel Rising Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, I'm pulling that. That's some Sailor Moon shit.
There's options.
Nah, but I have not watched. They said on Twitter there's a 4-minute clip, 2-minute clip. There's a final trailer. I'm like, I think I've stayed away. Huh. That's weird. Normally I'd be ready like, hey, did you see this clip or something? I'm like, I have not watched nothing. Because some people, like, they said Sabretooth's coming back. You say nada. Hell no. Nah, but usually I'll be like, because every time I do a podcast in a new movie, like a Spider-Man, I was like, did you see that new clip of Spider-Man? You're like, I'm going to watch it anyway.
Yeah, I've avoided all the trailers other than the first one. I watched the first one.
Yeah, I watched the first one.
I was like, let's go.
Right, and I think I've never touched it since.
No, I watched the second one as well that showed Sabretooth.
No, I haven't watched the second one that shows Sabretooth either. There's one more too. There's like a third one that's on Ryan Reynolds in the Marvel thing.
The Sabretooth one I watched by accident because I legit didn't know that's what it was at first.
Right.
Until
like I've read clips. I read like things saying like Sabretooth's gonna be in there. They're gonna have the old X-Men. But I've not seen one movie. So when I go into there, I'm gonna be just as hype in there. So
good.
Oh yeah, like because we like you said before. Every time I tell you something, like you know it's gonna be good. Like we're gonna watch
Saturday.
It's 6 days.
6 days for me.
It comes out next Friday, right? Next Friday.
Around Thursday, technically.
Thursday, yeah. Yeah, I'll be in AMC Theaters Thursday. So, but Benedict Cumberbatch turns 48.
Nice.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's see. Is there anything else? Who the heck is Meg Donnelly? She says she's playing Gwen Stacy in the MCU.
We'll see.
Who is that? I don't even know who that is.
Maybe, I guess she's the next Gwen Stacy.
Oh, God. I don't know.
For the new Spider-Man movies.
We haven't even got to Spider-Man 4 yet. We're still arguing back and forth between Sony and Marvel.
She's gonna be making out with Tom
Peter
Holland.
Parker. Oh, yeah, Tom Holland. And then here come
Zendaya's gonna come in and beat that bitch's ass.
that too, and here come Spider-Man 2029 just being racist as ever. What's happening here? Huh? Miles ain't here, is he? Okay. I just want to make sure. Man, you gotta calm that down, man. I'll show you that video on TikTok. Like, I don't get no, it was showing he's being racist. That's why. Let's see. He said, Kevin Feige says not every character introduced in Phase 4 will appear in the upcoming Avengers film, which no shit. No shit.
We don't expect all of them.
We're not expecting all of them? Why would we...
Doctor Strange is off with Clea.
Right. Well, he was the only one confirmed to be back in these new Avengers, but yeah, that makes sense. We're expecting to get a whole new cast of people anyway. That's what you introduce all these people in Phase 4. What? So you saying like Shang-Chi ain't gonna be in there or something? So he said that there won't be a room of 100,000 characters in it, so choices will have to be made. That's for sure, but that doesn't mean you won't ever see anybody ever again because they're dead or recast. True. Somebody said it makes sense.
Definitely won't see Jonathan Majors.
You know what? We help for that.
Hey, look, all he had to do.
Hey, you have.
Was walk the fuck away.
And then my family, we're just so distraught right now. We're like, why? Why? Because my father, he was so ready to go. I mean, he's still going to we're going to bribe him. We're going to see the Avengers thing. But he was ready, like, yeah, I'm Jonathan Majors villain. Then, since he heard that he did this, he was like, my dad put his head down, like, oh, shit. This shit, man. Like, I don't get it. So in anime, and Kevin Feige said in the animated series, or the anime X-Men series, they're gonna keep it the same, but in the MCU X-Men, they're gonna try to change it up. It won't be like the old X-Men that you have seen before. So it's gonna be, you'll probably see a mix of characters you've seen before and characters you've never seen.
So we're gonna see at least Wolverine, Cyclops.
I hope
Thor,
so, because wouldn't that be fucked up if they changed that?
And like, they're gonna bring in like, I don't fucking know, the Dazzler.
They might give Jubilee a chance finally. She was sidelined at the whole fucking series, this new series.
I'd rather have the Dazzler.
Why? What's wrong with Jubilee?
She's so lame, my guy.
She's alright. She's alright. She ain't. Oh, God.
Dude, she fires sparklers from her fucking fingers.
I thought the spark is supposed to cause an explosion, but then I guess that's Gambit. I thought her move was supposed to be almost identical to Gambit.
Technically, Jubilee is supposed to be one of the more
and stronger than Gambit, actually.
But she's never portrayed that way. That's why I don't care.
That's why people hate it so badly, because really she's supposed to be stronger than Storm. And people hate the fact that she's not. And I guess...
I do have a Jubilee-themed car on Rocket League, though.
See? So he does like Jubilee. And Rocket League, of course. Anything else is like, fuck no. But they said like some characters you haven't seen before, so they might give Sunspot a chance.
Please don't. He got a chance.
I mean, I know he got a chance in the X-Men Days of the Past, and then he died.
Yeah.
He died. As
he should.
That is like 7 seconds of fame.
That's more than you needed.
We're going to need him for more than that, man.
Nah.
Kevin Feige's like, look,
nah.
And you know what?
Stop bringing up lame heroes. We don't want Cannonball.
You know what's fucked up? This gonna piss some people. Cannonball. Yeah, he might throw some of that in there. Look. They said, look, somebody said on here like, don't you dare bring Cannonball or Sunspot or Valkyrie in there. And it's like, but he's trying to change it up. He's not trying to do like what we saw on the X-Men.
No.
Right.
No.
He's got to change it up.
He's gonna have Miss Marvel because of whatever fucking reason.
I don't know why.
You know, she can't be an Inhuman. No. No. She's gotta be a mutant. Gotta be a mutant.
And they did say mutant in the movie. It's a mutant Howard. Oh my God. Oh man, let's see. Oh, speaking of Spider-Man 4, Kevin Feige says the writers working on Spider-Man 4 right now. We're going to be bringing and deliver a lot of drafts soon, so be prepared for the next upcoming events. And Amy Pascal said, I'm also working on it too. It's like, you got this saying, like, we got the writers working drafts.
Amy,
right. And then Amy comes out of nowhere and says, yeah, I'm here too. It's like, Amy, you have two two good things going for you. You got the animated Spider-Man movie, but once that dropped, I guess we got Craven. I guess.
Yeah, stop
And
the
then,
bullshit.
and then we got Venom 3. Let me
know.
guess, we're gonna see that too, aren't we? Yeah. Cause you had me sit that shit.
Look, we were all excited about Carnage. Don't act like that. I didn't
Okay,
have you do nothing.
No, wait, look,
We
I
were
was,
all excited
I was
about
happy
Carnage,
about
and then
Carnage.
Sony shit the bed. Okay.
Like, I was happy for Carnage. I was. I ain't gonna lie. And then you had that soundtrack with Eminem on that shit. I was hype as hell again.
Venom, adrenaline momentum.
Right. I was hype. I was hype for it. I was like, okay. And then it came out, and that's it. And then you cock teased us. You played our emotions. You said, ooh, he's with Tom Holland. He might be finding Tom Holland. And then, zoop, going back. And then I see the trailer for the third movie. I guess that little whatever speck of symbiote that we saw, that's going to play a part. But so it's confusing. So are these agents going to jump to his world? Because that was left in the MCU. At least I thought that was.
I know Venom took an absolute pile of shit.
Right, a small little shit thing. And then I guess in the trailer, the agents
He like
caught
farted
it.
and left some. And
Right, and then he disappeared. And I was like, oh. Oh dear, it makes Venom 2 way worse now, way the fuck worse than ever. But I guess, like I said, the Spider-Man, Amy Pascal, yay. I'm trying to think. Please let this be. Is that everything? Is that everything? I think that could
not
be
what I wanted. That's kind of what I wanted.
Oh, Kevin Feige has revealed that The Matrix was the season. Oh no, not season. The Matrix was the reason that the X-Men wore black leather in their original films. So he basically saw The Matrix and said, I want that. I want them to dress like that and not like their old stuff. Because everybody was upset the first time because they didn't don their comic book accurate costumes and whatnot. So they were like, huh. So he saw The Matrix and said, that's what I want to do with the leather crap that they had wearing. So, yay. Which I didn't forget Kevin Feige was the executive producer for these X-Men films. I did not know. I keep forgetting that he was a part of that.
Yep.
Was he a part of that third one too?
Yep.
Of course he was. Of course you was, sir.
I'm sure he was a part of most of the early Marvel movie.
Which that's insane. Oh, Kevin Feige also made an update for Blade. I think the last few years we've been trying to crack down the movies. The most important thing for us is not to rush it and make sure we're making the right Blade movie, even though we are now been waiting 3 years for this movie. But that's no here or there.
Right.
So, and he's ready to walk the fuck out, Marshall Ali. But that's right there. But I think that is everything, friend. Let's get to this freaking movie, and then you pull from the hat. Damn it.
Anyways, so
Damn it, bro. You can't let it go.
let it go. So we watched Howard the Duck, and I just want to give you guys a little bit of information here. First and foremost, Rotten Tomatoes critically is at a 13%. Audience score is at a 38%.
Right. I didn't usually like.
Everybody is wrong.
Yeah, everybody dogged on it.
Everybody's wrong.
Both ends.
I'm closing Rotten Tomatoes now.
And then you check out IMDb.
IMDb is at a
4.7.
4.7 out of 10.
So damn.
I think it's better than that.
I don't and like you know talk about like why like it's, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Like we're not gonna say it's like the best. We're not saying it's like this is some in-game level type stuff, but no, it was entertaining for what it was. It's better. What the freak we've been watching lately in the dark.
So Lee Thompson plays Beverly Switzler.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty well-known actress. The amazing, and I'm going to say amazing, Jeffrey Jones plays Dr. Walter Jennings.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see him pop up in the movie.
I looked at him. I said, "The guy from Beetlejuice and Ferris Bueller's Day Off."
Yeah.
Damn. It'll be a sequel though.
Tim Robbins plays Phil Blumberg.
Let's say we got a cast. It is a cast.
Chip Zien.
Yeah, that's the guy who played Howard the Duck. He
does the voice of Howard the Duck. There were what appears to be several little people that played the actual physical version of Howard the Duck.
Matthew, you said that one. Okay.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, that's all I really.
Yeah, because everybody else was like more randoms and all that. Like there was a detective scientist or whatever following him, but
it looks like it was directed by Willard Huyck.
Yeah, I said that. I'm not going. I'm gonna have you say it because I ain't gonna say that last name.
And
Nope.
written by Steve Gerber, Willard Huyck,
Nope.
and Gloria Katz.
I'm good. You got it, fam. I'm happy he's running the show. I'm gonna have him say it. You think I'm gonna say it? I've been way worse. Yeah, it sounded like a goofy last name, don't it? Oh shit. But yeah, Howard the Duck. Man, where do you want to begin? The beginning, the very, very, very beginning, or how you just want to pick the parts, or like you in deep thought there?
Fun little bit of trivia.
Oh,
I was
dear.
reading.
Oh dear, I'm scared.
According to reports, at the time of the movie's release, George Lucas had just built the $50 million Skywalker Ranch complex and was counting on this film to get him back in the black. When it bombed, he was forced to start selling off assets to stay afloat. His friend Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple Computer,
Whoa, okay.
offered to help by buying Lucasfilm's newly launched CGI animation division for a price well above market value. Lucas, in dire straits and thankful for the assistance, agreed. That division eventually became Pixar Animation Studios.
Hold on. So, Steve Jobs owns Disney too? Damn, everybody owns Disney. Fuck, man. You know what? And that's why Disney bought Lucasfilms. It's a 360, man. It went to a loop. So that's why. So Steve Jobs owns Disney. I knew it. Fuck. This is crazy. We need rich Nick. that's wild.
In the UK, there were 2 cuts to the movie for totaling 46 seconds to secure the PG rating.
It's gonna be them nipples.
No.
Really?
One was pulling the condom out of Howard's wallet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the other was the bad guy sticking his tongue in the car cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Socket.
Really? I was just gonna be the little toy nipples, duck nipples popping up out of nowhere. That's weird. Okay. Huh.
All right. So some other things. It was released August 1st, 1986.
Yep.
Also known as Howard. That doesn't matter. Box office had a $37 million budget. Opening weekend in U.S. and Canada only did $5 million.
Yep.
It grossed 16.2
Was that domestically?
million in U.S. and Canada, and then worldwide it did gross 37 million.
So
it almost made 1 full million over.
Yes, like I said before, it kind of
It was 37.9 million.
made its money in a way back. It's just people weren't fucking with it though. That's all. It is what it is.
An hour and 50 minutes.
Which it didn't seem that long.
It did not.
No.
So yeah, the first thing I want to talk about this movie, obviously, is the cast. I loved the cast in this movie.
Yeah.
The aesthetic as well. It's an 80s movie.
Yeah.
Like,
you got the music, 80s music playing in the background.
It is very much an 80s movie.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell.
You got the big hair. You got the overly stereotypical white gangster group.
With the leather shit on.
The studded leather.
And she's tapping her shoes.
Spiked hair.
Where you going? Shit, the toots. Like, I love you. Like, oh god, we're doing that. Okay.
So yeah, it's very stereotypically 80s.
Set like in a back dumpster alley and shit. Like, come on. With 80s music still playing in the background heavily.
Supposed to be set in Cleveland, Ohio.
I thought it was New York.
No, it's Cleveland.
It looked like more New York.
Howard says when he first
I know it says
there,
Cleveland,
like,
but it looked like New York though. I thought I was going to say New York. I think it was going to
what's
Cleveland.
funny is it was recorded from what it looks like in Cali. And there's actually scenes where you can see palm trees. There's not palm trees in Cleveland.
No.
So, that's funny.
Palm trees. Damn, I could watch it again when I get home.
And again, you know what? Let me go back up to the cast real quick. Jeffrey Jones.
Yeah.
Is so good at playing obnoxiously bad. And here's the thing. His character isn't bad throughout the whole movie.
No.
He's just a normal scientist. He's a little creepy. But
yeah.
He's not bad, but then he gets invaded by some alien force that has to use the human body to grow.
Some dark
shit.
force thing coming on, and there you go.
And during the transformation, the really growly, "What are you gonna do?" I can't even mimic the voice.
Need my power, like that.
But oh, dude, it was so creepy the way he did
and
it.
then you see the little tongue come out of the his mouth.
And that was the scene that they'd cut out of the Canada version.
That's crazy.
They've put it back in for like DVD release and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah.
But he has this part where this long ass tongue comes out and goes into a cigarette lighter in this big truck.
I didn't think that was anything of nothing.
It definitely was very sexual in nature.
Yo, no,
I made the comment of the girl saying, "Lick my asshole, please." I was
because it came out the mouth.
Very suggestive.
I said, "Oh, what? Are you sure this was PG?" And this was turning into that type of movie. I said, "All right."
I've seen adult movies.
We all have. That's it.
I'm kidding. I have not seen any
He
like
lied
that.
through his teeth. Don't believe it. Don't believe his eye. He said he's seen it all. He's seen everything.
I have not. I don't have that much time.
No, I just said when it came out of his mouth, I said, "What the fuck? What are we watching today?" Then it came back out again when he became a full-fledged alien. It's all right.
So he did an amazing job. Leah Thompson always does a really good job with the type of stuff that she's in. I can't remember what her other movies were.
Besides Back to the Future? She did a couple of stuff here and there, which is kind of sad. That
obviously, Back to the Future.
Which is kind of sad because she did other stuff too.
There's she's been in 109.
Yeah, no, she's been in a lot. That's the thing. It's sad that we kind of know from Back to the Future.
She's in the animated Squirrel Girl show.
Oh wow!
She's in Star Trek Picard.
Yep. Okay.
She's in Little Women. I remember that.
She's a very talented actress, though.
Switched at Birth. American Dad. She plays Caroline Duffy in one episode.
Oh, that was her.
She's in a Muppet show. She's in Family Guy in an episode. She plays Lorraine McFly. That's fine.
Oh, she plays herself.
She plays her. Yeah.
That's funny.
I think she's in CSI. She's been done all the show things.
Well, that's usually what happens. Like if you can't really do it like in movies as much, it's like, hey, freaking do TV shows a lot, just consistent TV shows, which is fine. You know.
There's got to be other things I've seen her in that I
like movie wise.
Yeah, has to be because there's no way I only recognize her from
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
But that's all she's really. I mean, sad. That's what she's best known for is that. And if she has did movies, they're probably like B-rated movies.
Oh no, Little Rascals.
Well, and Little Women like
and
that.
The Beverly Hillbillies movie.
Okay.
Dennis the Menace. Now we're starting to get into some stuff that I recognize her from.
Who was she? Dennis the Menace.
Alice Mitchell.
That was her.
The mom. I think.
The mom. Huh. Okay. Who the hell was she in Little Rascals?
She was in Tales from the Crypt. Little Rascals, she played Miss Roberts.
Is that the neighbor? That's the neighbor.
Howard the Duck.
But yeah, like that's. Yeah. I mean, she did.
She's been in a Jaws movie. So there was that string of movies I have seen. She aside from Tales from the Crypt, she did. And that's probably where I actually personally recognize her most from, because while I have obviously seen all of the Back to the Futures, I'm not like a Back to the Future fan.
No, but we've seen all of them.
But obviously, I mean, I saw Dennis the Menace, Beverly Hillbillies, Little Rascals.
Well, now that when you said it, I say, yeah, okay, yeah, Dennis the Menace, yeah, I do remember
so
that.
Those are where I would remember her most from.
Oh, what I was going to say, I'm like I said, I'm going to read this to you before we turn the camera on. She was trying, I guess, for a couple of years now, to try to do a Howard the Duck movie, but, MCU passed on it, but they're still trying to do hopes for a future to make a brand new Howard the Duck movie or whenever they want to make a Howard the Duck movie or whatever. But she was wanting to direct this Howard Duck, make it more new and I guess revamp or whatever. But I guess they're not really trying to do that now. So plus it would take too long, like Blade. So we won't touch that.
The other guy that plays the dumb dude that's supposed to be a scientist has been in Toy Soldiers from 1984. Toy Soldiers,
right?
Super old movie there.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
With Tim Robertson? Really?
Is that what his name is?
Yeah, the dumb guy, right? The dumb guy with the glasses, Tim Robertson. Yeah.
Robbins.
I ain't fucking that up all there. Tim Robbins, yeah.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah, he's in Top Gun, yeah. So, no, I've seen his face before. I've seen him. He just got old as sin, but yeah.
Twister.
Yep. He was in Twister.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, he was one of the meteorologist people. Like, oh, look, go crazy. Yeah, he was one of them.
He was in... I've seen, like, I recognize a lot of these. Shawshank Redemption, Jacob.
Yeah, that's Shawshank Redemption. Like, hold on. Like, that's what I said. Now I remember your face.
Jungle Fever, Jacob's Ladder.
Right. That's if anything, as I said, they had a well-known cast, like, of people in here.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers, yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Mission to Mars. Mystic River, Anchorman.
Remember Anchorman? Yeah, I know Anchorman.
So, yeah, he's been in quite a bit as well. Green Lantern. Anyway, that's a good time to stop looking at his stuff.
Dude, you said, I was like, what?
But yeah, so the acting was fine. There was some overacting in parts.
It was cheesy, but I get behind it.
It's
80s cheesy.
Special effects wise,
it's special effects for the 80s.
It's 80s.
It's 80s.
I'll tell you what.
I hate to say it, but yeah, like
I'll tell you what. Howard the Duck himself looked fucking fantastic.
It looked like they took their time with that character, like building him up, and I thought maybe
like it was a good suit.
I thought it was gonna be a robot, but it wasn't. There was actual people in there, so I was like, okay,
right.
That's crazy. Shit.
So they did really well with his costume. Some of the a lot of the special effects are again just very much 80s stuff. It's like
like the zap hands and the eyes and the red little aura
flies across.
Yeah, we seen that in Doctor Strange, the Doctor Strange thing TV show we watched. Yeah,
right.
Where he's just blasted and yeah.
One of my favorite moments is when you get to the very end of the movie and they're fighting the big boss when he finally is the big monster. It's done in almost that. Fuck. What is that? What is that movie called?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
No, I'm talking about the actual monster.
Oh, Men in Black.
No.
There's another?
That's not the art style.
Oh.
It's done. It's like those really old what the fuck is It's like an old science fiction movie.
Ooh.
Not War of the Worlds. With.
Right, let me know who plays in it.
Is it? It's not. Is it stop motion? So yeah, it would have been like it's old stop motion, kind of like the King Kong.
Oh, like how they're all moving all weirdly like that.
But there's a specific movie I'm trying. Land of the Lost, or is it Land of the Lost?
You don't think a jury is sent to Earth for you?
I don't think so. Well, Land of the Lost is one of them from 1974, but it's still not exactly what I'm thinking of. Stuff like Land of the Giants, maybe.
Well, like you say, like the old.
Oh, is it Jason and the Argonauts that I'm thinking of?
Where have I heard that before?
That's what I'm thinking
Jason
of.
The Argonauts?
Jason and the Argonauts. So there's parts where like when they're fighting skeletons and things like that. It's done in that like stop motion.
Right, that moving
animation while he's up there fighting and there. It's really cool. So, and it's apparently a 60s movie. I thought it was newer than that, but for it being a 60s movie, that's actually really good.
Right.
But yeah, so you get to the last like big boss of this giant scorpion monster thing that does look like the dude from
yeah,
he doesn't look like the roach,
not the cockroach, but the beginning of it,
at the very beginning of the movie when the dude's trying to
interrogate the first it's the cockroach. That was my bad. Yeah, no, he wasn't looking like the cockroach.
It's the when Jay and
they
not Jay when Kay and his other partner are interrogating the people at the Mexican border, the U.S.-Mexican border.
And dude starts speaking Spanish. He didn't know what he was saying.
And they find out he's the alien, and they the guy, like, you know, they pull off the cloak.
Right, yeah,
and
he's holding the head.
He's holding the head.
But that's what it looked like.
But the part where, like, he screams and all of his arms and everything
start flaring out.
Looks just like the way this monster was designed.
Him going from Duckland to Earth is crazy too, because him getting ejected from his living room is crazy.
And that's where we get into the story. The story is definitely the weirdest part of this movie, and
I mean that's where kind of I enjoyed it. I think it's probably where it didn't land for a lot of people. It's like you're just chilling, and he is just thrown into like that.
You start
area.
off with Howard in Duck whatever.
Yeah, and it's like he's just chilling,
and he's living the most mundane.
Yeah, I told you he's like a nobody. He's
nobody
like
type of life. Channel surfing on TV. Goes to look at some Duck Boy.
Duck Playboy. Watches like looking
I think
at
it's called Play Duck, if I remember.
Play Duck, smoking a cigar, and he got his little beer, and he's just And then
and they're also showing some like duck boobs.
Duck boobs, devil.
Basically, duck people with boobs. It's fantastic.
Why duck boobs, man? That's crazy.
Eventually, his chair starts to shake. He starts to freak out, and then his chair just takes off and flies.
Takes off.
Flies through some walls, up into space, back down to Earth, and the place that he leaves is just a different version of Earth somewhere else.
Right.
But he gets pulled into what would be considered our dimension, dropped into Manhattan. Not even Manhattan.
Right, Manhattan.
It's,
I got him saying now. Yeah, Cleveland.
Drops him into Cleveland.
I guess. Shit.
And
that's really where the story kind of takes place.
You know, he gets like, it just goes on this wild ride.
Right.
Like he meets this girl. And she's super kind to him because he helps defend her against some people.
He kicks their asses.
And whoops their ass because he knows quack foo.
Quack foo for a duck. He kicks their asses, man.
He then goes and like he finds out it's duck season, has a panic attack.
Dude, he almost died. They hunt ducks. What?
Gets mad at the girl because
I guess she wasn't helping. I guess
she brought him to some stupid
janitor science person, or he was the science assistant. I said, "Oh, you're like the dental hygienist. You're not really." You're not the doctor that helps it. You're just the guy that, okay, can you help me with this? You're the assistant. You're the one to come mop up, and that's what you are.
Right.
And then he starts speaking to him like, do you know English and help? He said, motherfucker, yes I do, sir.
After some other things, they find this, the stupid guy does, Howard helps the girl get rid of her manager because he's a super skeezy manager.
Right, and talking about doing some questionable stuff with her just to get the money out of her, I guess, or do it to her, which that's
right. Odd. And then while he's there, the other guy thinks he knows somebody that can actually figure out where he came from. Right. He steals one of his feathers.
Right, which that's crazy.
We get one of the most amazing scenes I've ever seen in a movie. And this is where Girl and Howard end up back at her apartment.
Right.
And she pretends like she's going to sleep with him.
Right.
And she's making him super uncomfortable.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And the whole time, you can almost tell he's being played as this duck character that's never had sex before.
Right.
Because he's super nervous about
it. He's like, I'm nervous. His
little feathers on the top of his head pop up. And
it's like he was shedding, too, which is real funny.
Finally, she was like, I'm just playing with you.
I'm just playing with you, man.
But during all of this, the crazy kook scientist, his buddy, and another guy show up.
And they're like, what?
And they're watching it, and it looks like...
That's my reaction, too.
And it looks like they had... Or
just did
were about to. Or had sex.
Right. Because if you saw on top of each other in the limelight, it's like, wait, what?
So, after all of that, the scientist that was brought in was like, yo, we had this laser...
Right.
That we were focusing on a certain part of the galaxy. Some things happened, and we think it pulled you here. I have a feather that came off of you to prove it, and it is from the same. The feather's from the same duck as the one that was brought to me. So that's where you find out that, like, okay, so this dude really knows what he's talking about.
Right. He's not crazy like that one. He actually is trying to help out as much as possible.
So their plan was to send Howard back home.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, let's send him home. Cool. So when they go to, like, I guess the guy's setting up the laser to be able to do it.
Yeah, this is my only small gripe is when I guess maybe I missed it, I guess, but I was just saying like, why did they try the laser again? Like my thing, I thought maybe he would have told him that, hey, that maybe I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like that part. Like, why would you try it again? Like, by trying this again, that's why the face looked all pizza faced and bloodied out, and he was like, is he all right? Like, nah, bro. Like, no, they done tried the laser again. I just thought that was my only.
No, he was trying to calibrate it to send him back.
Right, and I guess that kind of backfired there too,
and it fucked up.
Right,
so
and the dude came out like,
but in the process, the main scientist starts to act kind of creepy.
Right, because he disappeared for like 3 seconds.
Right. I'm not so and so anymore. I need energy.
Right, he's that typical typical villain type speech, like I'm something else.
During all of this, the cops start looking for Howard
Yep.
and Girl, and you get on this like roller coaster ride of like across the state being chased by cops and trying to get places. Trying to get back to the lab because they end up leaving the lab. I
don't know why cops brought the dorky doctor, the dorky scientist. Last time we saw him, he was still left back at the lab. They brought him back at the diner. It's like
because he was in the cop car.
Oh, okay. I was wondering like why did they just leave him with the other cops in the space station? That's
But like Beverly gets kidnapped by a stupid guy.
Right. She got to get kidnapped. That's typical kidnapping thing. Come on.
The monster inside the scientist's body takes her back to the lab where it all started.
Right.
Howard and the stupid scientist guy.
Right. Which he hops out the front door. He hops out the front. He said, "Why don't I just open the door?" Like, he said, "Nah, I'm gonna go just roll out like that." What the fuck? Like, why did he just? Oh, you tried the door, bro.
So they get to where they're going, and when you finally get there at the very end, you get the they get to the lab, and they set up this like almost Zamboni like vehicle thing with a laser.
Yeah, like a weird little go-kart thing. Yeah.
They end up shooting the doctor or the crazy like possessed scientist.
Yeah.
And what do you remember what they were calling themselves? They were like something of darkness.
The dark ones, or the dark Lord. I think it was like the Dark Lord. I think that's what they were called. Because he kept saying it in the diner, and with them, the Dark Lord.
He was one of the Dark Lords.
Right,
and there were several Dark Lords, and he's bringing all the Dark Lords to the planet.
Was like typical Independence Day meets Alien meets Men in Black meets everything. It's like, I got a group of them coming down.
And apparently these things exist in the comics. I have no clue. I've never read it.
Those are real?
Yeah.
Huh? God, I talked to my coworker about this one. Jesus Christ, I didn't know those were real. Wow, I thought they were just something that somebody just made up, like George Lucas just made that up. Mm-mm. That is a weird take on that. Which, by the way, I know this is later on to the video. I did not know George Lucas made this film. I mean, I know you said it. When I first saw this, I was like,
greatest George Lucas movie.
I didn't know he made this film.
I did like it, but
no. I was still going to Star Wars. That was his pride and joy baby right there. But I didn't know he made that. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know like those are comic people. It's like the aliens we saw in Dark Phoenix.
Well,
I didn't know those were things too.
What's funny is George Lucas's name was on it.
Yeah.
Marvel never showed up in the intro.
It said by Marvel. No, it said the guy who created by Marvel Comics created by this person. So they kind of showed up in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically giving praise to the guy who made Howard the Duck, but I hear what you're saying. They didn't say Marvel movie presents or something. Usually, almost all the movies we've seen, even like, because did we see it in the Captain America Death 2? I don't think we saw it in the Death 2.
I don't remember.
But like, well, how about this? The more recent ones, like 2004 Punisher and all of them, like they will say a Marvel or even Electro. They'll say Marvel associated with this. This one, you're right. It was no association. It was just based on a Marvel comic created by this person.
Right. Just
giving credit to the person because I said it was made in 1973. When I read it on Google, they said this was off of Adventures number 19, made in 1973. So they were like a good 15 years split difference or 13 years difference. So something like that. So yeah, like they really like did that and then did the movie right after it. So. Just to give praise to it, but yeah, I didn't see the Marvel association with it though.
But no, so like, he shoots the weird Lord of Darkness.
Contraption thing,
Yeah, he shoots him with it.
Big ass gun.
And then all of a sudden, like, there's this big explosion, and then the crazy dude that was possessed is no longer possessed.
Right.
He's like, but that means the Dark Lord is now free roaming somewhere.
Which I think that was interesting. I thought maybe he died right after he looked. I thought the way how he explained it, he needed a body because without the body, he would die. But I guess then what was the? Well, I guess he looked hideous, but fuck that. I would have just been myself. Right. Like why come back as a human? I just went like do some Godzilla shit. Cause you made it seem like you needed a body to continue on, but then you're like, oh well, he didn't need it, so that kind of retcons. That's it. There's still some flaws in this movie, but it's like that just retcons that. Like he should have just been himself, like altogether then. But yeah.
So the big creature comes out of the floor.
Yep.
We get the stop animation sequence.
Bro, I thought they died. He shot them like 5 times.
He should have killed them.
Dude, they were turning to Thanos. They were turning like the spectacle. We was going to see the 1986 version of what Thanos would have did. Like,
right.
They were just like evaporating out.
So that happens, and then Howard the Duck again shoots the thing with the laser, and this time it actually kills it.
Right, he picked that bitch up himself and grabbed it. Yeah.
Here's the only part that falls apart for me.
Okay.
Is they defeat the big alien monster. It explodes.
Like, you knew he wasn't going to go back home. Which we all knew that.
They stopped the other aliens from coming in.
Right, by him destroying it, he wasn't leaving.
And he had to destroy the laser, preventing him from ever being able to
Right, which we knew. We got to figure he wasn't leaving.
Which is fine.
He was not leaving.
What falls apart for me is we go from that.
Okay.
To all of a sudden, he's now the manager of the chick band. So
I knew you was going to have a problem with that one.
He spent this
whole entire time, right?
Running from cops.
To now they're, I guess, that's it? I guess, yeah.
There's no way they would have known this monster was in this building. It's going to look like this duck just destroyed the fucking lab.
Right. Even she said that, like, you save the world and nobody's not going to know about it because this was supposed to be contained inside the lab. So, yeah.
So how the fuck is he just out free roaming now? Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, they didn't really explain that part. And that's probably the one, some big issues, like what I said with the retcons here and there, too. It's just bad. Well, like I said, the story was weird, and that goes to script writing also. Just the script was kind of bad. Just kind of bad, not a whole lot. It was still okay, but just some unanswered questions, and that's why. The
movie is filled with a lot of great little moments, though.
Of course. Like I said, there's
Howard the Duck is such a smartass.
If anything, Howard the Duck makes the movie. He makes the whole movie.
And I really want a movie done in this style. I don't want CGI.
You don't want like what you saw in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't want a CGI.
You want a practical effect done.
Give me a practical, because it looked great.
It looked great for what that was in the 80s, but we know we're moving towards CGI. I would like to get that, but we're not getting that, unfortunately. It sucks.
It looks so much more real, if I'm being honest. You can tell CGI.
Oh, yeah. We saw that in Guardians of the Galaxy. Why you let him look his face? Like, oh, that's our Doug. He looks all CGI'd up, and then we saw him animated in What If, but I don't know if they'll ever. I mean, they can. They could go back to that. They could try.
They absolutely could. I mean, they can use CGI on other things, but just make Howard the Duck be like in a costume.
Just in a costume.
Yeah. Give some little people some jobs.
Yeah. Sorry, you laugh right here. Okay.
Hey, you can laugh all you want, but you know what? What's his face that plays the Leprechaun?
Huh? Well, oh, him. Yeah, I forgot. He, yeah. Yeah, forgot that was played by, yeah. And of course, Peter Dinklage in Infinity War, so, yeah.
Alright, so, Ralphus.
I actually give it an 8.
1 second. Oh. Trying to get to the right screen. What the fuck are you doing to me? Like, I just had it working. Why is this so weird?
We're trying to click on it and it...
There it goes.
Okay.
Shit was just looking weird for a minute. Alright. You giving it an 8?
Yeah, I'd give it an 8.
I think I was going to give it a 7.
7? Oh, damn.
So that still puts it up into an 8.
Okay. But that's... Okay. Huh.
It was a good movie. I don't know why people hate it so much.
That's the reason why they hate Hocus Pocus.
For people to say this is like the worst movie that
Yeah,
I've ever
they said
seen.
it's the worst movie ever made. Ever made. I'm like, damn, I didn't think it was that bad. And then maybe, I don't know. But I ain't gonna lie, I did say I would not spend the money for it though, so I guess that's probably why. But I don't know. I would see it in drive-in. Like if they had like a drive-in, I'll see it. I wouldn't waste cause I'm pretty sure in the 80s they had like what, $7-8 for a movie. I would just go spend for a $2 drive-in. Like I still would spend money, but I wouldn't go see like in a theater. But
right.
But you said you would spend that $9. You said what?
I would. So here's the deal. Ralph is drawing from the head. This is not going to be the next thing we cover.
Deadpool, my friend.
The next thing that is going to be covered is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Their, 25th MCU movie, I guess?
And then after that, it's this.
All the way up to Agatha the Harkness, don't it? When does Agatha start?
Is it going to September?
September, so yeah.
Is it going to be a movie? Is it going to be a show? Ralph. Is it going to be... You know, that's the second time I've drawn that.
Oh my God! You drawing the thing again?
The Battle of the Bands one?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Watch me draw that again. Let's go. I'm gonna roll again twice. Let's do it. Battle of the Bands. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we're gonna watch it.
All right.
That's gonna be like 30 minutes.
Sir. Give us the future.
Man. I gotta see one more time. One more time. One more time. Come on, please. Please give me something here. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. Marvel Rises Secret Warriors.
Let me see.
2018.
The last thing I picked was Marvel Rising, but it wasn't Secret Warriors. That was the Battle of the Bands. Fascinating.
What? I've seen one episode of that with Squirrel Girl. Yeah.
I believe this is a movie, though.
It's a movie? I thought it was a series. Oh, it is. Well, it would have said series one. So yeah, that's a movie. Okay. Well, shit. All right. Guess I'm picking Love and Peace and Love and shit. Let's do it.
This came out 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's right here. Marvel Rising, Secret Warriors. Yeah, it's a movie. Okay.
I would have picked The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, though, from 1989.
Nice.
Oh, man. That's funny. With Lou Ferrigno, I would pick that, but that's fine. I mean, I don't... Okay, I guess I've never seen this before. Never mind. I guess... Have you seen that before?
No.
I guess it'll be the first time watching this. Cool.
I believe it's only like a little 45-minute thing. It was on Disney at one point.
It might still be there.
I mean, it's on Disney
Plus. Yeah,
Disney
Plus. It's surprising.
But it was on Disney XD, XB, whatever the fuck their little thing
Oh, yeah.
was.
That was when Disney XD was still relevant, I guess. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see it. It looks like it has, from the picture on it, American Chavez.
Yep. Miss Marvel.
Squirrel Girl, Miss Marvel.
It's got a whole group. I think it's all... Yeah.
Girl Power.
Yeah, Girl Power. Yeah. That's what it is.
Although I think that might be... Shang-Chi in the background. We'll see. I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Since it's the first one, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
1, 2,
God.
3, 4,
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Like 5 movies in this little universe.
There's... Wow. Okay.
So the first one is going to be a good opportunity to see how much I'm looking forward to the others.
So that's the very first one that I... Okay.
It is. It's the very first movie in this series of Marvel Rising movies.
Okay. All right. Because of its ass. Oh, dear.
And it might be.
But you might like it, though. We never know. We liked the Lego one. No, we did. We did not like the Lego
Stop
one.
lying.
We did not like the Lego one.
In fact,
we are lying on everybody.
How long is this movie?
Ah, shit. You look that up for real.
Well, usually stuff like this
Those are like special. I would have thought maybe like 30 minutes.
are usually like 30, 40 minutes.
30 minutes.
Da, 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 da.
I haven't heard Disney XD in a long time, though. Jesus Christ.
It's called Marvel Rising.
Marvel Rising, the bravest, or Rising of Heroes, or Secret Warriors.
And it is
20 minutes. Knew it.
an hour and a half.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. That's a little too long for a special, but
Yeah. That is. Oh, that's Kate Bishop. Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. It's like I said. It's an hour and a half. It was not, like I said, not what I was expecting for you to draw. If I'm being honest. Funny enough, the other Marvel Rising one was the one I kept jokingly.
Yeah,
picking out.
the bands.
So the head really wanted some Marvel Rising. They're like, you need some girl power in your life.
Even though I saw Trials of the Incredible Hulk, the Trials or whatever, which that was Lou Ferrigno again. Okay.
So again, it's just another movie to
knock off the notch list. You know what? I'm gonna, just like I gave Howard Duck, I'm gonna give benefit of doubt. After Deadpool, the week after, we'll get it going.
We'll probably watch this before we record Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
We'll
that's right, because you want to do the two.
We'll probably just do two back to back.
Two back to back. No, I got you.
Just to get things.
Because we did that before a couple times, so yeah, we can do that.
All right, guys. That is going to do it.
Yeah.
We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Marvel Rising, Secret Wars, okay.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. I have no words.